Hi, beautiful people. Welcome to Heart Hustle, a space created for those who understand that love is not something we figure out once and for all. It's alive, it changes, it teaches. That's why we need to keep reflecting on it, to understand not only what love does to us, but what it awakens in others. Before we begin, I want to ask you something important. Subscribe to the channel and like this video right now. It may seem like a small gesture, but it helps YouTube recognize that this kind of content matters. And it helps more people find these reflections that, deep down, everyone needs to hear. And maybe today, this is the message someone needs to finally break free from a cycle of pain. Today, we're going to talk about something that hurts, but also frees us. When love isn't enough. There are relationships where the feeling is real, yet the rhythm of life no longer matches. Sometimes love exists, but emotional maturity doesn't. And little by little, what once felt light begins to weigh. When that happens, many people cling to the feeling, believing that persistence is proof of love. But what keeps a relationship alive isn't insistence. It's two people moving in the same direction. When only one keeps fighting, love turns into effort, and effort becomes exhaustion. The first thing to understand is that love should never be measured by how hard you fight for it, but by how balanced the exchange between two hearts is. Because love isn't endurance, it's reciprocity. And when only one carries the weight, both eventually collapse. Many people believe love's purpose is to fix things, to heal the other person, to repair what's broken, to make up for the past. But love isn't glue, it's growth. Trying to save someone emotionally is one of the quietest ways to lose yourself. You start by wanting to help and end up vanishing. Here's a truth that can save you. Learn to tell the difference between empathy and responsibility. You can understand another person's pain without becoming responsible for it. You can care without carrying. You can love without losing yourself. Healthy love begins when someone's presence adds to your life, not when their absence drains you. With time, love reveals who's truly present. You don't discover that in the good days, but in the silences. The conversation that no longer happens, the touch that disappears, the I'm fine that hides exhaustion. When dialogue dies, love gets trapped inside, and what used to be partnership turns into quiet loneliness. At that point, what you need isn't more effort, it's clarity. Start to observe without making excuses. Stop justifying the kind of behavior that's been hurting you for too long. Real love may tire you, but it should never drain you. And when exhaustion becomes the routine, it's not love anymore. It's habit wearing the mask of love. Life teaches us that two people can love each other and still not work together. There can be affection, attraction, and beautiful memories, and still, incompatibility. Some people need space, others need closeness. Some love in silence, others need words. Neither is wrong. They're just not walking at the same pace. The only way through is to accept what is, instead of clinging to what you wanted it to be. Acceptance is freedom. It doesn't mean love failed. It means it reached its limit. And maybe emotional maturity is just that, being able to respect an ending without turning it into resentment. Because not every love that ends is a loss. Some are simply part of our growth. Then there's the moment when love starts to hurt, and that pain is the body's final warning before it breaks. At first, you call it a phase, then patience, then destiny. But really, it's just you trying to stretch something that has already run out. When love hurts more than it comforts, the most powerful thing you can do is stop trying to be understood and start trying to understand yourself. Because what keeps you trapped isn't love, it's fear of its absence. Real love doesn't ask you to shrink. It doesn't demand silence. It doesn't leave you wondering about your worth. And when staying starts to cost you peace, leaving becomes an act of self-respect. Sometimes, the love that truly sets you free is the one you have the courage to walk away from. After it all ends, comes the emptiness, the silence that scares you. But with time, that silence becomes space. Space to breathe, to rebuild, to meet yourself again. Love may leave, but it always leaves something behind. Lessons, strength, self-awareness. And the real transformation begins when, instead of rushing to fill the void, you learn to listen to it. Because the emptiness tells you what still needs healing. The love that wasn't enough teaches you exactly what you'll never accept again. And that's wisdom no one can take from you. If this video spoke to your heart, like it right now. It might seem simple, but it really helps this channel grow and reach more people who need these reflections. And if you're not subscribed yet, subscribe to Heart Hustle. Here, we talk about what many feel, but few have the courage to say out loud. Love doesn't end. It changes form. And when it changes us too. Thank you for staying with me until the end. Keep an eye out. In the next video, we'll keep exploring what love leaves behind and what it teaches when it's gone. See you then.